What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint, back at you with another CGC Spotlight. I know these are not the most popular videos of the channel, but I think they're important. These key issues are what all these omnibus are all about, all these statues are all about. So I think, it's only right we talk about them. We have Fantastic Four issue 48 graded at a 6.5. This is the first appearance of Silver Surfer and the first appearance of Galactus, who has a cameo on the last page. We're going to talk about the book, the creators, we'll look at the census, and we'll talk price. Stay tuned. Alright guys, Fantastic Four 48 is one of the hottest books on the planet right now. The same reason why Fantastic Four #1 is hot, same reason why X-Men 1. Disney's getting the rights back. They're going to start cranking out these movies, and there's heavy speculation on characters that are going to appear in the new movies. Silver Surfer and Galactus are pretty much a sure bet, especially because we didn't get a fair shake at Galactus during the Fox movies. Fan favorites for sure, and it's really hard to talk Fantastic Four without their rogues, right? So Galactus has the potential to be the next big bad in the MCU. This book was released in March of 1966. This was Stan Lee's story, Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott cover and art. A pretty cool cover with the Watcher on the front, Fantastic Four on the front. My personal favorite cover, though, is the next issue, Fantastic Four 49, which is the first cover appearance of Silver Surfer and Galactus, but this one is the money book. This is the first appearance, and you really need to have all three of them together, 48, 49, 50, considered one of the first ongoing storylines in these types of comics, where most comics would be a one issue, story's done, next issue's a new story. This one was one of the first ones. It's like the trilogy, the first trilogy of Marvel Comics. With that being said, we're looking at the CGC census, which tells us how many copies have been graded. There have been a lot, man. 5,074 graded copies of Fantastic Four 48. I know a lot of those are cracked and repressed and regraded, so there's probably not that many floating around. But that's how many they graded. 420 were graded in a 6.5. Out of those, only 338 received the unrestored Universal Blue label. 2 of them were qualified, 45 of them were signature series, and 35 of them were restored. If you're going to go ahead and buy a book like this, like I try to mention in all these videos, you don't want to buy restored. Signature series is cool. Green qualified label is not cool. That could be like Stan Lee signed the book without a witness in the 70s. You send it to CGC, they're not going to vouch for you. Even if you have a certificate of authenticity or whatever, they're going to give it a green qualified label, and it'll just say name written on the cover. If CGC witnessed it, it'll say Stan Lee written on the cover, January 1st, 2001, or whatever. So as far as getting this book in a blue label, unrestored grade, I like to look at GPA to try to find that sweet spot, man. What is like the best bang for your buck? What is the best grade for the best price before it starts jumping up too high in price point? A 6.5 is about $1,500. The 90-day average is $1,526. The last sale was $1,561. If you jump up to a 7.0, you're looking at about a $2,000 book. Last sale was $2,286. So that's a pretty big jump. That's like a $700 difference, right? What's interesting is that a 6.0 has been averaging $1,650, with the last sale being $1,610. So it's kind of a good deal to get this at $1,500 if 6.0s are selling for $1,600, right? So realistically, this should be like a $1,700 book, $1,800 book. The high sale in 6.5 is $2,060 of last year was the high sale. But if I'm looking for that sweet spot, man, 5.0s are about $1,000. 4.0s are about $750 to $8. 3.0s are about $6. 2.0s last sale $675. I'm thinking maybe like 3.0. I mean, it depends on your budget, right? But I think a 3.0 in a Silver Age book is definitely a respectable grade. If you're talking copper or modern age, but Silver Age, I'm cool with a nice presentable cover. Give me a blue label. Give me a solid grade. So a 3.0 if you're on a lower budget. If you got some money to spend, the jump between 7.0 to 7.5 is about Last sale on the 7.5 was $27.50, so it's getting kind of crazy. Like after 6.0, to be real, this grade might be the sweet spot, man. To be honest with you, 8.0's looking like 2,700 as well. So if you're gonna get in on this book, you want to do it now before they start teasing promo material for Silver Surfer or Galactus, because once that happens, we're gonna be at the peak. Then you might as well not even buy this book until after the movie's already come out and everybody's sick of them. Look at New Mutants 98. I'm sure that has cooled the hell down from the initial Deadpool 1 movie trailers, right? Anyway, Fantastic Four, arguably the most keys in a single run of any series, man. Because from issues 1 to 50, you got like mad first appearances, villains, heroes, and all that. You know, Black Panther, Inhumans, Doom, Submariner of the Silver Age, the team itself, Silver Surfer and Galactus. So definitely a dope run to collect in Silver Age. Let me know what you think about this book in the comments below. A couple years ago, this same grade was like a $600 book. I remember my boy Chris Sposetto got this book for like $300 one time back in the day, and now it's like tripled its value. You know what I mean? So the movies, for whatever reason, have a big effect on the market value of these books. I guess the movie-going audience sees this and then starts looking for their first appearance and supply and demand. So for whatever reason, it does drive the price of these books. Again, let me know what you think about FF48 in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more daily content, which includes CGC spotlights, omnibus hauls, story reviews, weekly polls, statue unboxings, and all that good stuff. Stay minty fresh. Peace.